Alright, I'm going to show a nice and safe and consistent approach to the Bugman I've been working on, because I've always had problems doing it. Using the stairs especially to lure Jordan out, it's just not the best. And this way is pretty flexible. First we're going to grab the insecticide, grab these 2 cans just for some wampers, and throw it about here in the alleyway, which will lure the exterminator here in. Usually this isn't a safe place to leave the body, because Mukjai patrols around here, so don't use this if you're going to go up to Mukjai. But if we're doing the Bugman lure, then it's not a problem, because she's going to be occupied. I'm going to fire a ceiling shot there to send the hotel staff upstairs. That'll just prevent the proxy dialogue from making those 2 come into this storeroom. And then talk to Pukejar, and then try and get as much distance away from her as possible. Well, not as much as possible, but just enough to make her go on the phone without talking to you first.
Indeed, yes, the pest exterminator.
Now, for Ken here, usually I would just throw an emetic gas bottle at both of these, Ken and his guard, but here I'm going to show a small optimization. It's not really saving time overall, but it's just kind of convenient. If you emetic his guard first and then emetic him, they'll go to more convenient bathrooms. Now to grab a gardener. I'm just going to shoot this camera here and then throw something which will lure him into there. He won't be found. He did a bit of a weird walk there, it's nice. And just leave him there. Don't even have to wait for him to get that many steps down if you want to really save time. As you can see now, Ken's in the second bathroom, which means I can just dump his body and I don't have to worry about Otis. I don't have to drag Otis in here, or I don't have to KO Otis in here, hide him, kill Ken, and then drag him into there. And we beat the pisser, who goes in there at like 2:15.
Go mow a lawn, all right?
You can see Jordan making his way down now. Watch out for this hotel staff who goes in. He's leaving Mukjai alone. He usually follows her around. And now we just need a loud pistol for the loud elimination. So we've got loud elimination on Jordan. Putting this briefcase there will come in useful in a second. Just waiting for the guard to start moving in, so he doesn't see it and go for it. I'll take his gun, hide his body. And now here's the bit that kind of makes this a lot slower than it could be. Jordan will talk to Mukjai for quite a bit. About 30-40 seconds. It's pretty annoying, but it gives us time to go down and get the waiter. We can also get the wrench to take the tuk-tuk out. And there they are, still talking. The only way I found to skip this conversation is to KO Mukjai, but it's really not convenient to do, realistically. But if we shoot about here, Jordan will look and he'll suddenly be able to see through that window. He's not usually able to see through that window, but if you shoot through there, he'll be able to see through it. And he'll see the briefcase. Make sure you do it from where I did it, because otherwise he could see you, you know, after you shoot and insta-spot you. When he gets past that sort of halfway point, you put in the insecticide. That'll take care of his guards and everyone in the atrium. And now we're safe to loud limb him here. Just hide his body. 2 guards will come up from downstairs. Obviously, if we hadn't KO'd that guard, he would also come in. but he doesn't come in fast enough to catch you before you dump anyway. And now we can just take the tuk-tuk out of here.
Well, you're
And that's pretty much all there is to that one. It's a really easy sort of paint by numbers strat. I'm not sure if the tuk-tuk exit saves time, but I love this. Nothing better than running over broken ass ghoulie on the way out. Well, you can also do this from suit start. We load in with a pistol and a trank. Most importantly, 3 shots there. This is really safe, it seems. They won't even see it, even though you're approaching them from the front. Shot there to turn the security guard close by. And 2 tranks here. We could do the ceiling shot again, but I don't really think it's worth it, to be honest. Because it, you know, makes it take a little longer, and I don't think you really gain that much.
I'd like to inspect the penthouse now.
I mean, you save a trank, obviously, but you don't really need tranks. And from here, it's mostly just the same thing. We can leave that briefcase there in advance.
Oh, indeed, yes, the pest exterminator.
And this time I will just use the emitted gas bottle on Ken to show. Spins in the corner, by the way, I'm sure you can see it. Jordan Cross melee hatchet suit. Ken Malden, loud assault rifle was exterminator. Perfect for Bugman, really. We'll go and get the hatchet. Now we can throw things at cameras. Grabbing the hatchet is super easy. You don't really even have to worry about the cameras, to be honest. Just so you can just throw the shovel there at it, and nobody even hears it. Yeah. And you can just grab the hatchet and put it in the briefcase. Even if you get like a bunch of whoosh picking up the hatchet, as long as you put it in the briefcase, it's not like grabbing a cleaver or something and putting it in your inventory. They won't still, you know, spot you. They'll put it in the briefcase just magically ends it, basically. So now we gotta wait for the pisser. Since it is past 2:15, and do be careful to not do what I just did and go out too early. He can just randomly stop in the doorway. But I got away with it, luckily. And we can shoot the shit out of Ken. Soundproof bathroom and all. What an easy target.
Target down. Now on to Jordan Cross.
And so now the bit where Bugman actually comes into play.
Ew, I hate insects.
Obviously, since we started suit, we don't have the insecticide from the start.
You're no quitter. I've got to give you that.
I'm going to go out there and catch it. I'm going to throw something. That exterminator will turn at about 3:05. So just make sure you be wary that he will turn back around to face the insecticide, and if you are seen, obviously enforces against you. And now we can just use the briefcase we set up earlier. I also make another mistake in this, completely on purpose, just for demonstration purposes. But it's a mistake you can get away with, which is the important thing to know. Basically, I just mistimed the insecticide. Yeah, shoot. He sees the briefcase. Its guards will follow, as always with the Bugman law. It's better to do the insecticide late than early, because you don't want to sedate Jordan, and it can still get him when he's through the doors. But if you just time the insecticide well enough, a little earlier than what I did here, because he spots me, but because all the guards behind him are knocked out, he will go, he'll run forward to go to obviously these two down here or the one outside. And we can still get a melee on him. You really want to avoid that if you're doing loud elimination, specifically. And we can throw some shit at cameras, which is awesome. And 425, even faster than the last one, somehow. It's that simple.